I'm about to show you 5 different ChatGPT prompts to absolutely ignite your online business. This is going to really speed things up for you. Everything from fast Facebook ads or drama-filled broadcast emails, or even taking something like a scarf, like a really weird commodity item, and then wrapping an intriguing story around it so you can amplify the value. I've even got it to create a half-decent, funny style ad that you can use for yourself. There's gonna be 5 prompts I'm gonna go over, so make sure you stick around until the end. And if you like the idea of doing less, making more, make sure I can visibly hear you with the power of a digital thumbs up, aka, the like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out some of my other videos where I show you how to take some ChatGPT copy that looks like it's being written by a dyslexic monkey and actually make it into something workable and quite good. Am I being too insensitive to dyslexic people? Nah, I'm just overthinking things. You'll be fine. Today though, we're focusing on speed, not so much the quality. We can do all the polishing and stuff on my other videos. Today, speed. Before we get into that though, who am I? Why should you listen to me? Hey, what's going on? My name is Jules Dan. I'm a freelance list master, rainmaker, copywriter, or whatever else. My clients basically hire me to come in, maximize the profit of every single lead that comes in, fix up all the money leaks, and there's a lot that goes into that. And if you're a busy, entrepreneur, creator, you got an email list, the thought of even sitting down and strategizing because you're just too busy, maybe with a bottleneck, and you want to find quick, practical ways you can actually do that, you're in the right place. Cool thing for you is that I spent 3 years just, going through the trenches, making so many mistakes, and now I've amassed over $15 million in client results, and I bring a lot of the lessons from my clients over to this channel so everything is current. And ChatGPT is one of those things that is super current right now, and I'm testing with my clients, and you can test today with me as well. So this first prompt is really good if you just want to take something that's already converting, that is converting well, and then model it and then spit something out similar. So for instance, you can go tell ChatGPT to look at 3 different ads, tell it to absorb it, and then get it to write you another ad based on this style. And it's going to become somewhat similar to the stuff you've just fed it. So this is the prompt that I will use. I'm going fast here, so if you want to just pause and have a look at the prompt, go for it. The thing you got to keep in mind though is that this is someone else's copy. You don't know if it's converting or not. And on top of that, what if your thing's different and you want to sound different than this person? You're gonna have to put some changes into that. So that's where these next prompts come in. What if you're someone like me who likes to write emails with a bit of drama in them, just not some how-to boring email, like you want to make it exciting for the reader to come back and read again? Sounds pretty good, right? The cool thing with ChatGPT is that it understands a lot of different writers and concepts, and one of those bold, dramatic, exaggerated style of writing is from the tabloid magazine, The National Enquirer. It's probably the OG of clickbait before internet was around, but they were actually, direct mail magazine. And if you're after an email that doesn't sound like a used car salesman or just like over the top or anything else that ChatGPT does when you ask it the most basic prompts, you might want to test this. Now, I want you to write an email that's written like a National Enquirer storyteller using the transcript from, and then you could say the example from: build tension, tease of a big payoff right at the start, give the reader a short and sweet summary of the benefits from and then piece of content, testimonial, whatever. End the email with a soft pitch at the end, nothing too salesy. That's method 2. Let's go to the third one. What if you're selling products online and you want to sort of zhuzh it up with an intriguing story? Maybe you sell websites, which are quite commoditized, or you sell an e-com product. Frankly, I'm not really talking about e-com products, but if you've landed here and you're interested, I would do this. So like I said before, ChatGPT understands different writing styles. So if you know these different writing styles, you don't have the upper hand someone else who's just typing in some random prompt. And if you've seen this episode from Seinfeld, where Elaine works for the company J. Peterman, and you look back in the archives and you see J. Peterman actually was a real dude who wrote good copy, and he sold clothing 3-4x more than his competitors. How to do that? With a good story. So if you want to wrap a product around an intriguing story to elevate its value, maybe you want to subtly put in there that owning a scarf elevates your status. I would say something like this: I want you to write a product description for a silk scarf in the style of J. Peterman. Capture the reader's imagination. Make them feel like the scarf elevates their status. Leave the reader elevated and excited to want to own such a marvelous scarf. From here, you can then play around a bit, being like, stop doing this, do this, make it more intriguing, talk about this theme, maybe include this character. You have to play with it. If you want to get more specific on how to actually train ChatGPT, make sure you check out some of my other videos in the description where I get really clear and granular on the tonality you want. Because it's one thing to say, write like J. Peterman or write like Gary Halbert. It won't always listen to you. So if it's misbehaving and it's not really following your orders, make sure you check out the links in the description. I'm going to show you how you can actually discipline ChatGPT so it follows your orders. After I made this video, I went full deep into ChatGPT and I pretty much created the cheat code for coming out with a really good campaign, all the way from ad to a booked call. I call it the 4-hour GPT cash campaign. If you're looking for more details on how to master ChatGPT, specifically if you're a marketer and you're trying to use emails, ads, that sort of thing, make sure you check out the link in the description below. It's a free mini course I've created, trips out over 4 days, super powerful stuff, and you're going to see some really nice case studies on the back end of that too. But for now, enjoy the rest of the video. So this third style of writing I really like because it just absolutely bypasses people's BS detector, and it's how to write with humor. Issue with writing humor though is it's not easy. And I know it's not easy because every time I try to sit down, it's like plucking nose hairs or pulling out toenails. Like sometimes it gets very frustrating. And even when I interviewed the CEO of Chamber Media, Travis Chamber, he even said whenever he tries to bring in a funny writer, they've done years of comedy as past experience before they come in. It's like the hard part isn't the writing, the hard part is just thinking funny thoughts. Naturally, let's see if we can use ChatGPT to bypass years of experience. If you're selling a boring product, say like window cleaner or like poop spray, for instance, I'm going to use this example of Poopery, which is a great Harmon Brothers ad. And all you're gonna do is just go to YouTube, you're gonna see their ad there, then you're gonna click show transcript, you're gonna take the transcript, then you're gonna put it into ChatGPT, and you're gonna ask you this. The question is, how do you get it to analyze the text and actually understand how to write funny? Well, this is how you do it. I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but you wanna use this prompt to get it to capture the voice. Then from here, you're just gonna copy and paste the script and you're gonna put it in there. All I've done from here, then I said, can you write me a similar style of script using this tonality? And this is the part where people will get fed up and frustrated because it didn't follow their orders. And this is how you'll follow up so it actually nails the tonality. You'd say, what happened to writing with, and then you basically tell it back what it said back up here. Casual, humorous, touch of irreverence and sarcasm. And you say, rewrite it and do it again. So I'm reading this, I'm feeling like, probably not all the way there, but at least this is the start. So let me know your thoughts on that. Was that any good? Was that not bad? I'd love to hear a response down in the comment. Can you think of some better prompts? Okay, so for this last one, it's pretty damn meta and it's a short and sweet one, but this is actually how I came up with the title of this video. So if you're coming up with an idea title for say like a Facebook post, a YouTube video or anything else, you would just tell it this. Give me 10 viral YouTube video titles for the following idea, and then you would just talk about your idea. And my idea was 5 different kinds of ChatGPT copywriting prompts. And of course, nothing new, you're gonna get a bunch of different ideas. The question is how to actually take these ideas and turn it into a money-making opportunity, say like a Facebook ad that generates leads and sales. Well, if you check out this video over here, I walk through everything from the research, the prompts, how to combine it all into a pretty good ad, like 60-70% of the way there. And if you don't know what to write, this is probably one of the best places to start.